I keep wondering if Hole is some sort of really messed up pocket dimension created by one of the demons. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Chidoruma created it, because he just, well, he's a very bored individual and decided, hey, I'm going to create this shithole, pun intended, where these magic users can go and, get their kicks off, train, without potentially being injured by other magic users. Now, Hull has become the series' focus location once again. Before, it was the series' focus location for a little bit there, but then, sceneries changed, and we were in the magic world for quite a bit of time. Now, I kind of wonder if they'll ever go to the demon world. Like, we've seen the demon world in, end of volume omics, extra chapters, little bits and pieces of it here and there, but no, really immersed into it yet, like we are with the magic world, and also like we are with Hull. Now, as we know, the monstrosity known as the Boss of the Cross Eyes, as well as his high-ranking officers, have went to Hull, as well as the entire N family have also went into Hull. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the Cross Eyes are being accompanied by Fujita, but they don't know this because he's invisible thanks to Shosan. As well as Kikurage, Kawajiri, and Risu, who are also in Hull, because, well, they need to see the alleyway, or whatever section of the Hull was, where Nikkaido first met Kaiman, and seeing if that will give Risu an idea of who he needs to kill to basically lift the curse. Because once curse is activated, it won't be unactivated until it can fulfill its duty, basically. And so we have all these factions now in this human settlement, which, like I said, I think it's a fucking pocket dimension. And the biggest evidence to that is in this volume that, at one point Haru shows up, the demon Haru, with gold coins that get apparently Chidoruma made at some point in time. And one of the gold coins had, hole on it. So, quite possibly, Hole could be a pocket dimension. Anyways, the important aspects from this volume are as followed. First is that Curse actually killed Kai, the leader of the Cross Eyes. But also, here's the thing. When Curse kills somebody, it takes everything from them and ingests it. Basically, all their belongings, all that they are, all that they have, everything. And this is where we got even more proof that Aikawa is Kai is Kaiman. First proof of this was the organs that Curse rips out of Kai's skin. Very gruesome. Very, very fucking gruesome. And I love it. Second would be, I believe this is right after he rips off Kai's head, Curse accidentally breaks the black powder that is Ebisu's magic, which then covers both of them, thus internally entrapping curse inside of whatever was about to be born. And thus comes out Kaiman. Now, the reason why the little person inside Kaiman's mouth, whenever he would, bite a magic user's head whole, was always Risu, was because that was actually curse trapped inside of Kaiman. Which is why, when N kills Kaiman earlier in the series, and curse comes out, that's why. That's why curse comes out and then goes back into Risu. Because, well, curse was trapped inside of Kaiman's body this entire time. And after so long, we finally get to see Kaiman again. But it's just a really quick cameo of him, honestly. It's kind of exciting, I guess, because Kaiman has not been in the picture at all for a long fucking time. But it's not like, there aren't other really good characters. Other thing to note, this is very important, is that right after using her magic for the second time, because as we know, her magic can only be used 5 times. And going to the past and seeing how Kaiman was born is the second time it's being used. So she has 3 more shots at time-traveling magic. Nikkaido grew a tail, and for a second there, kind of became devilish, but then got her head back on straight, and now she went from being Devil Nikkaido to being just regular Nikkaido, wearing a very, very provocative outfit. Very provocative. Now, the most interesting part, though, for this volume came from a character that I really didn't expect, and that was Fujita. Now, Fujita has always been a meh kind of character to me. His design, yeah, it's unique kind of, because he has that like long nose mask looking thing, and so he just feels like he's just there. And yeah, there's that running gag with Ebisu, constantly calling him useless, and that he'll never amount to anything. But I think that's just her just playfully teasing with him, to be honest. I don't think she actually hates the guy. But yeah. So, as we know, Sho turned him invisible for him to keep tabs on the boss. And he has been with the Cross Eyes for a long time. Well, okay, not a long time, but probably I'd say maybe a day, possibly, or maybe more than that. And it shows that he didn't get to, where the boss was right off the bat. That he had to do a lot of reconnaissance mission, and I don't know what I said mission for. A lot of reconnaissance, a lot of just sitting and listening, gathering intel, because he had to be very careful of what he was doing, otherwise he can actually reveal himself. And one of the clever ways that he could reveal himself was by eating food. Apparently, you can visibly see food that you eat when you're invisible. You can see it floating in midair, where your head would be, seeing it get chewed, then seeing it digest in your stomach. Yeah. Apparently when you're invisible, you can see the back of your own eyes, the inside of your nose. You can basically, you become totally see-through, which, that's kind of fucking creepy, to be honest. Not even gonna lie, that's pretty fucking creepy. And so, he bears witness to one of the officers named Dokuga getting betrayed by other Cross-Eyes. Then he witnesses this one Cross-Eye named Yakuza or something or another, use a gun and basically murder his traitorous comrades. You know, and the reason why he does this is because they figure out that black powder is coming out of this humongous creature, and they don't know that's a boss. They have no fucking clue that's actually a boss to Cross Eyes. All they know is that that's black powder. You know, they say, honor among thieves doesn't exist. And this guy just cold-blooded kills everybody. And Fujita, who his task this entire time has been to retrieve the devil tumor that was inside of the boss's head. That has been his task this entire time. Decides that if he is going to achieve this, he needs to kill this ambitious murderer. And that's what he does. He takes some of the black powder in for himself, and shoots. A lot of people forgot what Fujita's magic was, and I did too for a second there, but I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. He has, like, explosion magic, kind of. It gets, like, shot off like a gun blast. Well, instead of a gun blast, first he fires it. His entire arm gets kind of, like, just ripped to shreds. It's fucking brutal, okay? Then, when he fires it again, this time actually killing the guy, we can see him laying there next to the boss from, like, I think, like here, and going like that. Entire shoulder gone. Probably part of his chest is gone too, I believe. So, Fujita might be dead. Yeah. And if he is dead, holy shit, that's a way to fucking go out. You know, talk about going from being just nearly bottom of the barrel, almost background character-esque, to just jumping up there. God. Much fucking respect to Fujita. Much fucking respect to that man. But yeah. And that's where volume ends. So, what will the next volume bring us? Who knows? But what I do know is, this is Dorohedoro, and crazy shit is bound to happen. So with that being said, what do you guys think of my review for Dorohedoro Volume 16? Let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Not sure it does anything, but hey, who knows? Maybe it does. Share with all your friends, family members, whoever you think would like watching a dude talking to the camera. And hit the notification icon, because I might be doing more than just the 4 type of videos that I am trying to keep a schedule for on Saturday and Sundays. Saturdays being, well, I haven't been able to keep it for the last 2 Saturdays. Apologies there. Saturdays hopefully being Dorohedoro volume review and Busan Renkin volume review, with Sundays being Hell's Paradise, Jigoku Raku volume review, and Inuyasha volume reviews. So yeah, hit that notification icon and click it where the bell is ringing. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Stay blessed.